Hello, test, test, test.
All right, I think we might be ready to go here. How we doing? Hello? Hello? Test 1, 2. Hi. Texas One Flyboy, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome to West Yellowstone here in the northwest corner of the park. Just sits, I think, just on the outside edge here, right in right across the border into Montana. And we are going to make an attempt here to fly a couple different legs. The first one that we're going to try to fly here is from West Yellowstone down here to Sun Valley here, Haley Friedman. And right now, everything around us is actually looking kind of sketchy. And so I'm sort of gonna be flexible here. It's snowing everywhere. I'm gonna depart VFR, and then I'm gonna try to request an IFR, pop-up IFR as we get a little closer here to Friedman, because right now it's overcast 3,800, snowing, and yeah, I mean, I think if we had to, we could negotiate around this terrain, but it's pretty good, 12,000 foot MSEs, 12 and a half here. So we're taking off VFR for now, and with the intention of trying to pick up some sort of a pop-up IFR. Now, after this, you guys, that's when it gets really crazy, because I want to try to see if I can get into McCall. But McCall right now is a half-mile visibility with snow and freezing fog, and that may be a no-go. So our second leg might end up just being all the way up to Glacier Park, which is still reporting VFR conditions, even though it is also pretty low. 3,800 overcast, 4,700. JPC, what's up? What's up? So anyway, that's the plan. We've got all kinds of great places to divert to if we have to. I just don't think we're going to be able to go westbound. There's a lot of pink and blue out here, so. But, once you don't know until you get going, right? So that's what we're going to try to do. So the first leg, again, is West Yellowstone to Friedman Memorial. I do have the flight plan filed here, and I think we're just ready to get going. So we are in the Chancellor. It's been a little while, and to be honest with you, I'd kind of forgotten about this plane, and then I saw that we had a little update that came out last week, and so I thought, oh, what the heck, let's run the update, let's see how it goes, and maybe we'll give it a go here today. It's not quite as fast as the Duke, and I don't know about its anti-icing capabilities, but I thought, yeah, what the hey, let's give it a look-see, and see how she's running. It really is a fun aircraft, and I do remember having a good time with it back in the day. It was, if you remember, guys, this was one of the first of its kind as far as making sure that good, accurate engine simulation, and you had to take care of things, and this was also pretty nice as well. We're just going to take a couple brave souls. What the heck? We'll fill it up here. We'll put 4 passengers in here, and let's see. Our whole trip is going to be a grand total of not quite 500 miles, but I think we're gonna take on some extra fuel here, just in case we have to divert somewhere. So that gives us a good 300 nautical miles extra. Keeps us right on the edge of our CG, so that should be good. And then if we need to get gas along the way, we can, but that's kind of what we're looking at. I did do a test flight with this earlier, and it worked pretty well, and so I'm hoping I can get it started again. Now temperature is a little cooler, and I was flying down by San Juan, so it was slightly different. Slightly different weather situation down there, but all right, I've got the flight plan filed, fuel, passenger cargo set, covers, chocks removed, doors closed, control lock is removed, parking brake is set, fuel selectors need to come on, left main, right main, the cowls need to be opened. Push those guys in. Yaw damper, I have forgotten where the yaw damper's at in this plane. It's supposed to be yeah, off, and I don't remember. I looked and looked for that sucker the first time, and I don't remember where it's at. I have that it's on the pedestal, but I don't see it. So get the research department on that, and we'll figure out where the yaw damper is, and we'll go from there. All right. Full forward, crack the throttle. Let's go ahead and let's check the flight controls. I think everything is working. I can hear it. Those are looking good. All right, beautiful. Synchrophaser is off. Gear lever is not down. I had cut mid-flight. My gear lever was still up. That's good. Now it's down, confirmed down. And let's do this here. Magnetos can all come on. We will go battery and alternators on. Position light. Let's see. That's the nav light there. Is on. Interior lights, we'll set this to nighttime. It's kind of low light conditions here, so we'll go ahead and have that ready to go. Fuel quantity, we should have about 3/4 of a tank on each side. Yep, that's verified. Prop and blast areas are clear. Let's see if we can get this thing started. I'm going to prime it just for a minute here. 1001, 1002. And let's see if we can get it started.
Fixie.
Hello, good fixins. There she comes to life. Ooh-wee. All right, sister. Settle down. How are you, Brett? Supposed to have oil pressure within the first 30 seconds, and we do indeed have oil pressure, so that's good. Bring that back down to about 1,000. Very good. All right, successful start on number 2. 1001, 1002, 1003. I don't know how long I should leave that, but here we go. I remember the first time I started this, how much it reminded me of the Cessna 310 that we have an X-plane, and just how cranky it could be to start. You'd have to sit there and keep giving it primer shots to keep it running until she finally was going. And I just remember how awesome that was, and this reminded me so much of that. All right, we've got oil pressure on number 1 as well. Beautiful. Okay, I can bring it back down, and we'll go. Well, let's get the let's get the flight plan in here. Let's go cabin heat. Let's go avionics bus on, what's that far one again? Cabin fan. Yeah, why not? People are chilly up here after all. I do remember one reason why I did sort of stop flying this plane, though, is it is a little bit frame heavy. And so, especially when it's on the ground for some reason, you're going to see some
system test. Okay.
You're going to see some little stutters as we go, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Once you get flying, it's okay. But I do remember that was something I spent a lot of time I mean, a lot of time with. I thought it was related to the TDS, and so I was with the tech support for a long time there, and we did everything we could and determined ultimately it was not. It was the aircraft itself. So I don't remember what happened about that time or not. Shortly thereafter, like I think the Duke came out and it was a moot point, but or maybe it was the PC-12. I can't remember. All right, we better check some things here. All this stuff here is looking good. Outside air temp, yeah, we are chilly. We're minus 10 Celsius, just a little below freezing. And what is our anti-icing capabilities? We've got surface de-ice, we've got prop anti-ice, engine ice, electric. So we're gonna have to have all that on. Pitot, stall, heat, stall. Yeah, so we're gonna put the anti-icing to the test here today, no doubt about that. But that's okay. That's okay. Routes in. Clearance is not required. This is an uncontrolled airfield. But hopefully, let's see. Here in the next, probably 20 minutes, the event starts, and then we should see some GA. We already do see a few GA fields popping up. Some classic GA fields like Memphis, Atlanta, Jacksonville, Miami. Just kidding. There's Eugene was on. Yep, Eugene is on. Shreveport, and this is Nashville. So this is a huge event, General Aviation Appreciation Day, and we are flying it in conjunction with the Virtual USA Flying Club. I wonder what my altimeter is here. I don't know, but I know what the field elevation is, so we will set it accordingly. 6649. Oh man, we're pretty close. See, right about there. And Lord only knows, I forgot to pay attention to the windsock as I was coming in. Looks like okay. It looks like we need to go down to the far end and depart back to the north. Yeah. All right. We can do that. We can do that. One of the things I did remember missing in this plane is just the abnormalities in the engines. I've got different RPMs yet same manifold pressure. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just a cool plane. FlightSimWare guys did a good job on this. Shame on me for not flying it more than I do, but again, it got a little frustrating with the frames. 23-0. That is our CTAF, and we'll go 2280 once we get going. Whoops. We are squawking ALT, and yes sir, I could probably go ahead and get COM. Is this COM 2? Don't know. What does it show me? Yeah, so let's put guard on over here just in case and monitor that guy, right? Yes indeed. Hey, I love it. Love it. I think we're ready to go. Everybody doing all right? Decide to reload Windows when you put the new CPU in, reinstalling everything. Yeah, but you know what, Brett? It'll be worth it, right? It'll be worth it. Sometimes you got to take that little bit of extra time to do it right, and then ultimately it saves you time down the road, right? I mean, that's the hope anyway. All right, so we'll be departing back to the north here. I think right about runway Oh, I don't know what it is here. Runway 2. And we are hoping for 14,500. Or is it 12? I think it's 14.5. Let me double check. Texas One Flyboy says he's dreading getting a new system next year and so much time getting it reloaded. Yeah. Yeah, no, it is. It's a thing. 12.5 is what I filed. It's a definite thing. But it's always, in the end, it's always worth it. It's always worth it. Alright, I think we're ready. Altimeter's heading, altitude set. Let's go down to the end, we'll do a little run up, and we'll be on our way. Happy General Aviation Appreciation Day, you guys. You filthy animals. A clean install, right? I tell you what, there's something to be said for that. But it is very, very tough to have to track down all your downloads and all your product keys and all that good stuff. West Yellowstone traffic. Chancellor, November 11816 is taxiing from the parking area on to Alpha to runway 1, West Yellowstone. Clear right, clear left. No, I get it. I get it. I really need to do that myself, and so that's... I may have no choice, though, because I think I'm going to get a completely different system. And so that means I'm going to have to reinstall, but that's okay. So, you know, I know at the end of the day it's going to be worth it. And so that's what I just keep telling myself. Looks like we have a left-hand pattern or either runway here, so that's good. All right. Oops. Everything is responding instrument-wise as it should. Brakes are working. Three notches of flaps going out. Three notches of flaps coming back in. Trying to remember honestly where my flaps lever indicator is. I'll have to take a closer look here once we get where we're at here. 12,500. We'll just set this for about 13 here. That'll be good. If it weren't for the Challenger and the SR-22, you probably would have gotten rid of it. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I've got a couple. I've got the Torque Sim as well, and a couple of Thuranda planes and the Tolus aircraft. Just kind of keeps me hanging on. Oh, you mean permanent? Oh, I see. Permanently uninstalling. Yeah, the hard part about that, though, too, is it's nice to have a second SIM in case you have problems with one. I mean, there's been a lot of times that the servers have been offline or whatever, you can't connect to your Xbox Pass or something, and it's nice to have that option to you know, to have that second SIM if you want it. All right, let's see if everything's working here. Okay, those are all good. Directors Working yaw damper. Okay, perfect. Oxygen's good, suction's good. Altimeter. I don't need a whole lot, do I? Pressurization set. It's all good. Everything here, green and happy. Slight split in RPMs here, which is weird. All the temps and pressures look good. Prop cycle's good.
Hello, Sam.
Hello, Mr. Downwind Sim. Not noticing a lot there. Tiny drop. Alright, I think we can do that. I think that looks good. Auto Ortho doesn't work very well. They're not exactly making big strides with their updates. Yeah, no. Phoenix has pretty much replaced Tolus for you. And just tired of the scene fussing with the scenery in X-Plane 12. Yeah, I get that. I get that. We've beat that horse quite a bit on this channel, but to no avail. West Yellowstone traffic, Chancellor 816 is departing. Runway 1 will be left-hand downwind, southwest bound. West Yellowstone. Hi, Susie. Final is clear. Runway is clear. Kevin, how are you?
Annie
Ralph,
West
hello.
reminding you to read the chat.
Try to get to that chat here in just a second. And I will, oh, that's speaking of. I think I know what the chat's going to say here. (26 and 36). Give me one moment, you guys. Airspeed is alive. We're looking for 93. There's 60. (80) 90, and rotates. And we're high altitude, so we're probably not going to be climbing like a banshee, that's for sure. There's the stutters I'm talking about. Gear coming up. Flaps up. Yep. All right. Annie West. I hear it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Annie. And I told your dad I would sing for you. So I don't know if you're here or not. Let me confirm. Oh, she is listening. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anna Banana, a.k.a. Annie West, the celebrity. Happy birthday to you. Sorry that you'll never be able to unhear that, Annie, but wish you the best, young lady. Hope you have a great day. Hope your dad spoils you. All right, I got to get out of here. Let's turn. Let's make some hay. West Yellowstone traffic, Chancellor 816 is turning left downwind, departing the area to the southwest. We're climbing 8,500. Oh, Annie. I tell you what, if you're half as awesome as your dad says you are, and he talks about how awesome you are all the time, man, what a blessing you are to your mom and dad. Keep up the good work. Yeah, we're not going to be VFR for long, are we? Ah, you're welcome. Alright. Probably should not redline things here if we can help it. Let's go back continuous climb. Kind of get on the downwind like we told everybody we would be. And let's go ahead and one thing I didn't check. Heading about 190 is my... Yep, that's pretty close. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to arm the we're blue line climb right now, indicated. We'll go heading, we'll go autopilot, and we're rocking and rolling here. What is the birthday plan, by the way? Is there one? Surely there's going to be pie involved, I would imagine. If there's not, there should be. Okay, so we're doing okay so far. Ooh, you know, though, let's get some preemptive heating going on here, shall we? Oh, and I forgot to put the anti-call on. Taxi lights can come off. Let's retract those landing lights. Let's try to be as aerodynamic as possible. 1,000 to go. Pie, ice cream, etc. I like that. I like that. That sounds like a great way to spend the day. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. And here's the thing is I can't really pick up a pop-up IFR just yet because I don't have other than Jackson Hole ground, which I don't know that they would be all that excited about issuing me a pop-up IFR. But, yeah, I digress. Okay, I think we've picked up the nav track as well. Let's go ahead. We're pretty close anyway. See you later, West Yellowstone. How we doing? Pretty good. You know, there's kind of some pressure downwind sim because like your family is quite musically talented, and so to just sing a happy birthday song is not normally a big deal, but like with like you guys get together and like play instruments and things. So I'm glad I didn't really think about that ahead of time. I might have been psyched out. All right, well, here we are at cruise. Let's see here. Cruise checklist. I want my cruise power to be somewhere between 21 and 2400 RPMs. How about 17 to 31 inches of manifold? There she goes. And we've leaned a little bit here as well. Passed, thank goodness. Thank goodness. There is I think there's a lean finder on this guy somewhere. But do I know how to use it? No. However, I'm going to put the old phasemizer, whatever they call it. Phase is not just the prop sync, it's the, they got a word for it. Like phasometer. I always chuckle when I see it. Where is it? Where is it? I've lost it. The syncophaser. The old syncophaser. Alright, well, we are rolling. Life is good. 12 and a half. And again, if it comes to that, we will, I guess kind of just issue our own pop-up IFR and climb to like 14,000 feet. That'll keep us clear of the terrain. We do have also a VOR that we could use if it really gets mucky here. We've got one of our favorite VORs to use, the Du Bois VOR, and we can use that guy right there. Du Bois, Idaho, not the Du Bois, Wyoming that you guys know about. Yeah, Du Bois Muni next to Kinky Creek. Famous, but if we have to, we can go down there, and then that keeps us for sure below anything that's high up. There are no 14,000 foot plus peaks in Wyoming, by the way. That's a well-known fact. In Idaho, though, I don't know that is also a fact. There might be. It doesn't look like there's anything, though, that's 14,000 between where we're going and Sun Valley. Ooh, and Sun Valley, all of a sudden, or sorry, Haley Freedman. I think I've been calling it Sun Valley. Haley Freedman is now all of a sudden blue dot, snow broken, 3,200 overcast, 3,800, 5 statute miles of visibility. So, okay. We would be taking some kind of a southbound. Nope, looks like all we have is a RNAV 3-1. Might be our boy. Might be what we plan. We'll see how it goes. I do see that we have Friedman Tower now on, and Friedman ATIS, so that's good. We're starting to get a little action here. This thing is pretty instrument capable, so I guess if there's one aircraft out there that's good for that, this would be it. So information echo kind of mirrors what we saw. Winds 130 at 4, 5 statute miles with snow, broken 3,200, overcast 3,800, altimeter 29901, visual approaches in use, landing 3-1, departing 1-3. So they are still visual. Okay, cool. So maybe, perhaps, what we should do, folks, is maybe we should go down here, and then we could step down to 10,500. And yeah, see, there's a 9,600. Ooh, yeah, that would not be good right there. But we could step down, and we could, even if we had to just kind of visually fly down here, like past Arco Butte or something like that, we could, just to stay below. Might not be a bad idea. Well, we'll see how far we can get here, and we'll figure that out. And then in the meantime, perhaps set a RNAV approach in just for backup. So we do have, these both have X-ray and, they all have LPV. RNAV Yankee, RNAV X-ray, RNAV Quebec. Wow. GPS plus LPV. Which one do I want, Downwind Sim? You took this guy up to 280 last week? Oh, man. Yeah. Which one do I want? Let's see what we have over here. Approaches. It only shows X-ray and Yankee, so the TDS software has some approaches I don't know about. This doesn't show. Also, this doesn't show the vertical guidance. Alright. Well, I don't know that it matters a whole lot. Let's see if there's anything up here. It says, if you're flying a Chancellor, you can't fly this approach. Final approach course is offset by 8.4 degrees. Oh, that's good to know. Because we're going to definitely be limited in our visibility. Oh, helicopter visibility reduction below 1 statute mile is not authorized. Cold temperature altitude correction required at or below 14 below. Pilot controlled lighting on 125.6. That's awesome. Alright, well, go missed, you hang a left. You get your butt out of there. Okay. I'll play your little game, Trebek. How about Yankee? RNAV, Yankee from where would we be? Ori. Load. Otherwise, for us, we're going to have to get down, looks like below 3,500. So, as we get a little closer, use my yawn, get a little closer. Like if we were down here, I wouldn't feel so bad. And that's kind of down where the where that RNAV approach has its initial fix anyway, so we might let's do this. Let's insert DBS into our flight plan. Just kind of yeah, let's just I think it's going to be worth it. I think the closer we get to Friedman, the more it's going to be, that's going to be necessary. Let's activate this leg here. It's going to be a little bit of a left-hand turn, but again, it'll help us. It'll give us some options. Help us descend a little bit. Maybe not all the way down on this track, but we can at least kind of start our descent and feel pretty comfortable till we get down. Like right over the Du Bois VOR, honestly, we could go all the way down to like 6.5 if we had to. 6,500. There's nothing down here that really
Annie West reminding you to
is
read
killing
the chat.
us here. Uh-oh, another one. I missed another one. X-ray is supported. I'm sorry, X-ray is 191 above. Oh, and Yankee is 16. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know that either one of those makes a huge difference. Minimum support both. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal either way. So here we go. Here's kind of our first little area. So how about we do this? Let's drop down 10,500. might not be enough. It's going to be probably this way all this entire leg, and then I'm pretty sure the other legs I'm going to have to file IFR. I just am. So ATIS and tower so far is what we have. 125.6. All right, there's Du Bois, and now we're starting to head, actually turning towards Du Bois, so that's what we want. There's 1,000 to go, and I think that was a good call to drop down a couple thousand feet. And truly, we could just scud run it. I mean, we'd get down to 6,500 if we had to, and then we would, like, visually just have to stay along the edge of the mountains there. But we could get in. We could make it happen. Yep, there she blows. Almost have to bring it in at 2,500 that way, wouldn't you? Yeah, so here's where we're stuck just a little bit. Like, if we had some center controller, I think, without a doubt, I'd just be talking to him and requesting an IFR, pop-up IFR into Friedman. But we don't have that, so I am gonna, we'll go past the Du Bois VOR and we'll see kind of what it looks like. 10,500 does not keep us safe from all the terrain from the VOR into the airfield. However, it would keep us safe if we went see if I can get the FAA sectional up here. So close the RNAV approach. Oh no, I want to leave that out. But here's the issue right here. This little saddle with the 10,700 and 10,650. That's the part that we can't clear safely. So if we were to dial in the RNAV, it would vector us even a little further south, and then down through here, you know, you're seeing 5,600, 6,000. There's a 9,000 Craters of the Moon National Monument. Oh man, we may just have to go that way anyway. It's for that. So I'll get past Du Bois, and then what I'll probably do is I'll probably just end up activating our approach, which will vector me down toward Ori, and that should again allow us to step down even further if we want, because I see the clouds kind of building up again a little bit more. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and head down a little further here. 8,500. Oops, don't change the altimeter setting there, knucklehead. Change the altitude. 8.5. And we'll just vertical speed it down again, about 1,000 per. Okay, that should work. How's everybody doing back here? You guys doing all right? Ma'am, doing okay? I love the fully, like, looks like it's a full refrigerator back there. Love it. Ooh, we're getting semi-quick here. I'm okay, though, just for another 300, 1,300 feet, we should be all right. Kind of level that out just a little bit. There's 1,000 to go. It does feel kind of strange flying this aircraft though at 8,500. But you know, we do what we have to get there safely, right? Alright, there's our turn. There's the VOR. Right over the top of it. Nice. Farm country out here. Alright, sweet. So we're kind of fudging it a little bit here, you guys. I mean, we are technically still VFR, but we're flying an instrument approach, so we're really not VFR, but we also don't have the ability to request a pop-up from control. So I feel like this is a happy medium. I do. If we need to go lower than 8,500, we can. But if we go down to 6,500, we should be below the overcast layer. But don't mind keeping my altitude here for at least a little bit. Now the tricky part is, again, the choice of going into McCall, which is right now low IFR. Three-quarters of a mile visibility, 500-foot ceiling, snow, the whole works. Overcast, yeah, 500. Yeah. That may unfortunately be, it might be a no-go for us. As fun as it would be to try to get into that, the only two... Yeah, I won't worry about that. Let's get to where we're going first. Then we'll worry about that one. I don't like the instrument approaches that they have there. But we could file it, I guess, and then just put... like... We could put Glacier Park as the alternate. We could put Missoula. I do have Missoula scenery up here as well as an alternate. Those are both green dots at the moment. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. It was a big aircraft. Excuse me. So the traffic pattern, by the way, for runway 31 is a left-hand pattern. Obviously, we're coming the wrong way for that. So maybe what we'll try to do is overfly the field. So we're going to kind of be down in this range here somewhere. Let's just pretend. Maybe we just try to hug the terrain, overfly the field, and jump in the left-hand downwind. 53.20, so 63.68. We'd have to be at 6,800 feet for flyover altitude. We could do that. It's okay until right there. How does that match up with, yeah, 8,600 is where they would like us to be if we were going to shoot this. 8,000 at Musid. Yeah, these mountains are going to make it kind of tricky. Maybe it's better for us to kind of fly past and try to enter like a 45 to the downwind on, yeah. So maybe what we'll do is that. So this is our initial fixed mate. So from Ori, I think what I'm going to do is just we'll go due west, we'll turn north, and we'll try to come in and fly a 45 to the left-hand downwind. Could call tower too and just see though what he wants, because if it's a tower controlled field, you don't always have to fly the given pattern. Kind of do what they tell you to do. Yeah, we're supposed to be above 8,600 and we're not, so I'm not going to get any lower here. But I think what we will do is once we get just a little bit closer to the field, we will make that call. Still got almost half an hour until we are going to be there. What I have set up over here, I love it. Love a distance to the field. Have that. Have that. That's the wind, probably. Nope. Alright, I should be able to do this. Change user fields. Do we have one that tells me how far I am? Distance to destination. There we go. Love it. Oh, but the problem is I have to put in... It doesn't cross-fill the flight plan. That's right. So... Put that in. Friedman. We'll just say direct Friedman. Okay. Activate that. So 68 miles. Okay. Weather's coming in from the west, but it should beat it there. Precip in Missoula. The alternate, oh, there's precip now in Missoula. Yeah, yeah. Right now, my alternate for this airfield is, I think I've got Pocatello as the alternate, which is back to the east a little bit out of the, yeah, Pocatello, which is not. Pocatello is not exactly, you know, spring break here either. You at 5, broken at 6.5, but it is pretty accessible. I mean, I could go down. I don't know about these guys here. There's Twin Falls. That's worse. That's overcast 3,700. Yeah, some of these. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see. You guys are all just itching for another go around. I know how you guys are. I know how you roll. I'm going to swing a little bit south of this hillside here, if that's okay. Plus, I just want to fly this plane a little bit. I do remember how nicely it did fly, hand fly, so nice and big and stable. Pocatello's 35, Missoula's 37. Neither one are great options. But I think they both have some... I think I picked them because they both have some good instrument approaches. Excuse me. You're pretending like you're in the right seat? Hey, no worries, man. Oh, there you are, Kevin. You're looking well, my friend. Look how high up I'm sitting. Would I really be that high up in this plane, or would I be more down like this? Probably more down like this. Let me reset my field of view. I don't know how tall these chairs are, but yeah. That feels right. Yeah, no, keep the information coming, my friend. I don't mind a bit. I do not mind that a bit. What's everything doing here? Green, 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 and more green. I love it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I could probably, since I'm below 10,000, put these guys on. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to hold off on these because it pulls the retract out, and that hurts my fuel. Look look at how much it dug into my vertical speed. Also, really, just those little bit of lights coming out, man. It really, it's a lot more drag than you think. And now I'm like all kinds of pitch to correct type of situation. Ooh. I do have the heat on, right? Yes, I do. Alright, descent checklist. I don't really have to do a lot to adjust the pressurization. We'll just pull it back a little bit here. Altimeters 29901 are set. Anti-ice is currently on. $52 miles. I think I'm in stinking windowed mode. What's that keyboard shortcut to get out of Windows mode? Alt Enter or something like that. Anybody remember? I want to get out of Windows mode. Hate it when it does that to me when I don't want it to. Alright, definitely looks nice and visual there. Alt Enter. There we go, that's more like it. I don't want to give up that 1/8 of an inch at the top of my screen. So nice visual conditions. So we could stay kind of around, trying to get a feel for this. A little while yet to go. I think I'm gonna head around and get to the southwest of the field and check in, and then hopefully they'll just clear me on the left base. If I don't hear anybody though, I'll start checking in here at about 20 miles out. If I don't hear anybody, I might make a contact though and just see if maybe they'll clear me direct in. Shusey says probably not going to buy 24 for a few weeks or maybe even months, waiting to see how well done the aircraft are and before deciding the different packages. That's a very good point. You know, like I talked a little bit yesterday about how I am pretty sure I'm going to have to buy the Premium Deluxe just because I don't want to miss out on, it's FOMO, right? I don't want to miss out on the airports mainly, but I also, like I missed out on a couple of the airplanes. Like I didn't get to fly the 787, which who knew was going to be so good with that Kuru mod and the Horizon mod, and so you just don't know who's going to grab a hold of what aircraft, and so that's my initial plan. But it probably wouldn't be a horrible idea to like like Shuzi's saying, just kind of wait. Let's see what the quality of the airplanes are like. You know, like I think I'm a little bit excited about the PC-24. I think that's a really cool biz jet. I'm a big fan of Pilatus aircraft, but I mean, it just all depends on who's been working on it, and if their history, and really it's not just Microsoft. If the history of default aircraft holds true to what I know, is that the default aircraft aren't going to be all that great. Like, it's going to take some mods to make it good. So yeah, it won't be bad to be a little bit patient here. Friedman is on 25.6. I think I have that already ready to go. Yep. 25.6. I'm going to make an initial call here at about 30 miles out and just see if I hear anybody. Looks like I might have a, maybe I'm around this little ridge line here possibly. Green and white Chancellor, yep. If they're selling each aircraft on their own. Oh, well, that would be interesting. Center is up. Hey, pilot and airplane, thank you. Let's get a check-in here. On 25, let me flip this over here. 12575. I'm going to listen to this guy.
Salt Lake Delta 2469 to St.
I'm still VFR,
on the star.
but that's good. Good to know these guys are starting to.
Delta 2469, Salt Lake City Center. Roger.
Guys are starting to come online. I love it.
And the Boise altimeter is 2984, more than 1 hour old.
6744, and we have the RMP 010 left plugged in already.
Alright, Reg, you can expect that.
Alright, so this is just a class Delta. So I just have to make contact with the tower here. Sometime
Shuttle 431, Salt Lake City Center, Roger,
before
and you said
10
you're
miles-ish
16,
or
right?
so.
Yes, sir. Salt Lake. Shuttle 431, Roger, you can continue the approach runway 16 right, clear to land. Good evening. Alright, continue the approach clear to land 16 right. Who's that 41? NASA 958. NASA 958, Salt Lake Center, Roger. Salt Lake Center, Delta 2466, Salt Lake City Center, good afternoon. Eastern about the Court 4 arrival, landing east. Boise altimeter 2984.
Appreciate the extra eyes on that pilot in air. I would not have caught that.
Hello. Test.
Hey, Mike.
Shuttle 2467, Salt Lake Center, good afternoon.
Right around the horn here, I think we're heading into Friedman. And we managed to stay below the clouds. Kind of beat the weather so far, anyway. This next leg will be interesting. Alright, I 30 miles out. I think I'm going to jump over, back over to tower. Just, I might try to make a 20-mile call. It's a little early, but if there's nobody in the pattern, he might clear me in instead of having to make me maneuver for some kind of left-hand downwind. Nice to see you, by the way, Mike. Hope you're doing well. Hope we get lots of general aviation aircraft up in the air today. It's a Sunday and it's kind of a tough day sometimes, you know, but hopefully we can get a bunch of birds up in the air and just show everybody how cool GA flying can be. How about? Okay. Gonna join in after supper. Yeah, it just started, right? Like we have 4 hours, 4-hour window, something crazy like that. So that'll be fun. Well, you know what? I honestly don't know. Like, it might just be easier to go past, and I don't know. I don't know where I'd report. I guess that's my thing. Maybe I could report here, roughly 20 miles south of the field, and then he could have options as far as what he wants to give me. He could clear me straight in. He could request I enter the left-hand downwind, but yeah, we'll see. 10 miles is a lot of space, a lot of wiggle room still. If I hit that Ori waypoint, that's 11.7 miles. No, that's 20. It's about 22 miles. So if I'm pretty much, yeah, just straight ahead here, I'll be about 20 miles south of the field. Okay. 8,500. That's okay. Well, yeah, that's true. So I'll give myself 20 because I am doing 200 true. So I'll give myself 20 miles. The thing is, I don't know if he can hear me 20 miles out, like a tower frequency. There's my stutters again, darn it. Oh, that's horrible. I don't know. When that thing, distance to destination, hits 20, I'm going to check in. We would be, I guess, southeast of the field at this point, but... I might need to start to descend a little bit more here. I'm starting to hit the clouds. Yeah. I'm close enough. I think I'll give a call. Friedman Tower, November 11816.
Friedman Tower, November 11816. Friedman Tower, hello.
Yes, hello, sir. Currently, VFR, about 20 miles southeast of your field, descending through 8,300. We're inbound full stop.
November 11816, roger. It is information echoes current. Can you accept a 4 knot tailwind on landing?
Affirm, we can accept that to 11816.
You can plan for straight in 31.
All right, straight in runway 31, November 11816. Awesome. There you go. All right, so let's start to get ourselves down here. And again, we need to, it's about 6,300 is pattern altitude. Let's turn the sync phaser off. Going to be looking for about 95. Kind of bring it in at about 100 and ref it out about 95. We might be a little, might go a little quicker than that. Is that our valley? I think that's our valley. Yeah, that's our valley. All right, got to really come back on the oop. Not quite that much. There's good altitude, 6,300. And our airfield's up there somewhere. Oop. I don't need to pitch up like that. So I'm going to kind of get on this RNAV course, but again, it was a 8-degree offset, so I got to kind of keep that in mind as well here. Got to wiggle my way around this little hillside here and then back to the left slightly. I got a little bit low. I think I could have went over a little bit more over that hill if I'd have been at the better altitude. All right, where are you? Where are you? I know you're in there somewhere. Get to Juneau, and then I should be able to bring it in. It really wants you above 8,000 feet. Yeah, you're right, lady. Go notch of flaps here. Little isolated cloud right in my way, I think. I think the airport's over there, right in the way of the cloud.
Too low terrain.
I am way too dang low. Like
Too low terrain.
500 feet lower than I should be here. like I may be picking up some ice or something here because I've got a lot of manifold pressure, but I am not really. I guess I've climbed a little bit. Alright, yeah. We can start to get serious about things now. 8,500 would not have me in visual conditions, so that's the other side to this little scud run adventure that we're on. Yeah, see, look at me, I'm losing a lot here. There we go. So a little bit of a left-hand turn I have to make, but I have to see the field first. Here somewhere. Yeah, I've got a mixture. I'm full rich right now.
November 11816, report 5 mile final.
I will call 5 mile final 11816. And that would be probably at Musid. Oh, Musid 7, so we're got another 2 miles to go. Holy cow, I'm getting into the muckety muck here. Holy cow. I may have to come back out and request an RNAV approach after all. I don't know. We're kind of committed to it right now, so we'll just keep going. Right? That's what you want to do. Alright, I'll lean it out just a little bit, choosy. And November 11816, 5 mile final.
November 11816, roger. I don't quite see you just yet. Continue.
Alright, continuing 11816. It's about 5.5, I guess, when I called it. Ooh, we are low. Holy moly, you guys. Holy moly, we're low. Low IFR. Alright, if I don't see it at Cacker,
500.
I gotta go around, which is a left-hand turn to get out of here. Here's the thing, if I don't see it here visually, like this this RNAV approach is really not much more different than the visual I'm doing right now.
November 11816, I see you now. Runway 31, clear to land.
3-1, clear to land, 11816. I think I may have it. Gear, yep, I've got the runway. Ooh-wee. Second notch of flaps. Well, we'll have to debate the legality of that, but that was a low boy coming in for sure. Little tailwind now again. I am low here, but I think we're okay. Speed's coming down nicely. Ooh, a little downdraft there right at the end or something. There's that pitchiness too. Ugh, yeah. We're down. We're down. Yeah, I'd kind of forgot about that too. That was something with this plane that was a little bit of an issue. You guys kind of saw that nose bob there right at the end.
Good job.
November
Thank you.
11816, welcome to Haley. Turn left to enable, taxi ramp via Bravo.
Alright, left-hand turn and Bravo to the ramp, November 11816. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, it was, again, we'll probably debate the legality of that, but for now, I'll take it. Now, we have to depart the same, or the opposite direction, so I'm just going to come over here to clearly what looks like a fancy-dancy FBO with a van and everything. Alright. Looks good. Kind of makes me feel like maybe I should switch and do like the M500 or something. Alright, we'll leave her running. We'll leave her running. Let's see. Let's turn off some things though. Oops. Ah, jeez. And yeah, all that can come off. All right. Well, yeah, it works. It worked. I would definitely say that's. Well, I guess you know what, that was kind of my bad. Nope, it's still showing VFR. It's just that you've got to get down to 3,200 to find it. So, although I felt like the ceilings were a lot lower than that, more like about 1,000. But anyway, all right. Well, here's the next scheduled airport. Low IFR. Yeah, yes, and yes. And let's clear out this business here. And let's see what McCall has to offer. I think McCall only has, I don't think it has, yeah, it has the Peppa 2 RNAV departure. Oh, there's the instrument approaches. 180, so we would be shooting the southbound RNAV here. Oh, Lord. We got to come up into here, 10,800, and drop down into it. Oh, Lord. The minimums are right now 496. It says the ceiling's 500. The thing that's kind of telling me that it's not the right call, though, is the fact that I think we have freezing fog right now. I think it's showing. Oh no! Now it's just snow with mist. There was freezing fog a little bit ago. Temperature is what? -2 though, so it's definitely icing conditions. That looks quote-unquote fun. I don't think McCall is going to be in the cards today, boys. I think that's asking too much from not only the airplane but myself. And this Kalispell right now is not exactly like, it's sort of getting to where we might not be able to get into that either. GPI, Glacier Park. It's windy there, so things are happening quickly. Yeah, so as much as I would love to try it, yeah, what the heck? Let's try it. If we can't get there, then we just I'll make sure that the flight plan sporty and inadvisable. Let's do it. Exactly. So I am going to change this to IFR. Excuse me. Let's jump back inside the aircraft here. And I'm going to have to take a break first here as well. What time is it? Oh, 22:00, so it'll be 22:30. We're gonna, so we would need for this little short hop, I I probably don't have an airway that takes me directly there, does it? I'd have to fly out direct. 13.1, so I'd need 14,000. I'm just going to request direct. And GPI Glacier Park should take about a half an hour. And we'll make sure we have enough fuel. Direct. Okay, let me file that. Let's give the controller a chance to chew on that for a minute. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
This portion of the Melvin Leroy channel brought to you by Downwind Sim Binoculars. Never take off without them.
Alright, so I've been thinking about this since I've been taking my little break. And I'm kind of going back to thinking I should not do it. Here's why. This is the main reason why. Well, not that. This. I will have to, in order to get into McCall, I'm going to have to get, like, it's going to have to be a joint effort between Tower and Center, because this is an uncontrolled field. Is this the kind of thing that gives GA a bad name, trying to do this kind of junk? I kind of think it does. I kind of think it does. All right, so I hate to be that guy that waffles back and forth, but I think I'm going to go ahead with the original plan, and I think we're gonna change, and we're just going to go to Glacier Park. Realism. Yes, that's right. So if I can't make it to Glacier Park, then where would I go? What up here is not ugliness? Ugly McUgly face. Great Falls, GTF. All right. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, you know, and part of me too thinks a little bit about last night. And oh, did I lose my... Did I lose my flight plan? Crap. I think I might have accidentally closed my flight plan on accident. Shoot. Alright, let's reopen here. Wait. Control-Alt-T, one of them. Yeah, heck. Alright, I'm just going to reopen. I might have accidentally closed my tab that had my flight plan in it. We're just going to refile here. Alright, load it now. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the smart move here. I know. What did I say? Great Falls, GTF? And this is going to take more like an hour. So now let's we better have a look-see, because this is a little bit, this may have some arrivals and some airways we can follow and all that good stuff. So let's close you. Let's set up the basic route here. It's Friedman to GPI to Great Falls. And let's see here. What if I put the low IFR route? Oh, there we go. So we could come out here to... So I'm thinking there's no departure. Oh, yeah, there is. There's the Aurelia. So that's the RNAV departure, which takes us out here to Reeps. Is this really what we need? We could come out here to SERP. We could go to Soldi. And then we could come over here to... Takes us a long ways out of the way. It's the only problem. We could go to Reeps. And then we could hop on the Victor Airway here to Salmon. Okay, so let's, can I add that to my flight plan here? How do I do that? RL3. I don't see anything here that says it's, you know, jet aircraft only. Just RNAV and GPS required, which we have. Transition altitude's 18. So we can get up there. We can get up there. And I can file a higher cruise. I can get out of the clouds as well. All right, so let's try to put that in there. Arl 3, Aurelia 3. It's AUREL 3, and SERP transition. Okay. Probably out to Reaps. I think we're going to need to get... I think we're going to need that because we're going to need to... We're going to need that extra little something something. Now, from here, I can go to... Hey, I can go to Menin. Yeah, see, there we go. And then I can go up to Salmon, which is LKT. How does that look? Yeah, I can hop on that that airway there. And then that takes me right into Missoula, SMO, or right across Missoula, I guess. MSO. Yeah, this is starting to come together. Then Kalispell, FCA. Sweet. And then Kalispell will undoubtedly have some sort of approach for us, right? Any arrival, I guess, before? Nope, no arrival. So the approach would be, depending on, right now the weather into Kalispell is favoring kind of a south, well, runway 20. Yeah, there we go, runway 20. So there's an RNAV. Darn, that's too bad. There's an ILS runway 2. What is this RNAV RNP looking like? Oh, look at this wiggly worm. I forgot about this guy. Takes us clear over here, and we zig and zag our way down. Zig into here, I guess, actually. Yeah, right down there. Oh, that might be kind of a fun one to do. What is the wind right now? It's very windy. Yeah, so I can't. There's no way I can do a. All right, so it would be RNAV runway 20, or I guess we could. We're kind of in between. Winds are 230. So could I do? I don't know that this is any better. 30. A little more straightforward for us, I guess. That might be the one we would pick. We might have to work it out as we get up closer. Alright, we're going to do that. Oops, sorry, I wanted to finish this out here. So, the route looks like this. Aurelia 3 Reaps Menin. I wonder if they want all those directs in there. I think I'll just leave it like that. Okay, so let's try that again here. Let's refile, and let's give a minute to kind of look at things. And I do think that's just going to be a smart call. Although as soon as I say that, now McCall is starting to lift. It's now up to 1.25 miles visibility. Overcast 600. Man, that's like a walk in the park. Now it's going to be better to do it this way. Did I lose my... Oh, I must have turned off my avionics accidentally. Let's not do that. Alright, we're saving power. No big deal. Cabin heat. Get the fan back on. And... Alright. Okay, let's give this guy a call here and see what he's thinking.
TOS. System test OK.
Haley Tower, November 11816.
November 11816, Haley Tower.
Yes, sir. Sorry about the double flight plan filing, but we sort of changed our mind there. IFR request up to Glacier Park. We have information, Fox.
November 11816, clear to Glacier Park International, oral 3 departure, reach transition, Venice filed, climb and maintain, 14,000, departure is 125.575, and squawk 4266.
All right, cleared to Glacier Park RL4 transition with the REAPS, sorry, RL3 with the REAPS transition. Let me start that over. RL3 departure, REAPS transition then is filed. Actually, I need to request, if I could request flight level 240, the departures on 25575 and squawk is 4266.
November 11816, I'll update your flight plan for 240. The initial climb is 150.
Initial climb of 150, November 11816.
November 11816, be back correct. Advise and ready to taxi. At that point, I'll have to call for release.
All right, we'll give you a call for taxi here in just a few. 11816. Yeah, 150. All right, that's initial climb. Give us a chance for to put the flight plan in here. All right, Friedman. We want the departure off of REAPS. Then we want to go to Menin. Sweet. Oh, darn it. Salmon. Missoula. And then Kalispell. All right. Glacier Park is our arrival. I'll hold off loading anything approach-wise in just yet. Pardon me, guys. I'm gonna... Okay. And... very good. 575. Yep, that's in. All right, we are ready there. How are we doing fuel-wise? We've got 3,000. Yeah, we're in good shape. Let's just double check here. This has a little fuel calculator for us. Be a bad deal to run out of fuel, especially since I've got a little bit of a... All right, so that was the... That's where we were. And now we are at... where are we? We're at like 300 each. So let's come back over here. Oh, so that's less than half. So we only have... So we got probably 400 miles of range in us here. And this is a 219 mile trip, plus if we went to Great Falls, I'm gonna take a little bit more fuel on here, guys. So let's pretend that I shut the engine off and called the fuel truck. Did it do anything? Did it change it for me? There we go. All right. Sweet. Sorry about your immersion there, folks. That's right. Realism. That's right. Okay, so yeah, let's give him a call. And Chancellor, November 11816 is ready for taxi.
November 11816, runway 13, taxi via Bravo.
13 via Bravo, 11816. Awesome. This is fun. This is fun. Happy GA Appreciation Day, everyone. I hope, again, you've had a great day. My wife just went to the movie, so I will have to, I'll have to take a break probably mid-flight to get the dogs some food. Oh, wait a second. What was that? Emergency oxygen pull. Oh, so I didn't have the brake. I didn't have the brake pulled. I had the emergency oxygen on. There you go. Because why not? So this is Bravo. And a little short taxi. In fact, is this it? Oh, there's a little displaced, maybe a little displaced threshold. Yeah, we'll take it. I might need it at altitude here. Oh, look at this. Was a way fancier FBO. Why didn't I come down here to the Kropowski FBO? Oh, what was I thinking? This, by the way, this Friedman scenery here is a freeware. So if you're in the market for a little Montana, well, actually this is Idaho, but if you're in the market for a scenery to take your Chancellor, or it looks like this thing could take a lot of different types of aircraft, honestly. All right, this is where I think we have to hold. All right, and November 11816 is short of 13, ready for departure.
November 11816, just got the release, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
13, clear for takeoff, November 11816. All right, cool. Let's set that guy there. Single notch of flaps. Looking for 93. Blue line climb out up to 15,000. Runway's clear. Center line optional. Yeah, I've got leaned for best power, props full forward lights. Need to come on this time. We're going to go ahead and do a prop anti-ice. That's going to be good. Let's give it a quick de-ice. There we go. What's that last one? Engine anti-ice. Yeah, we better have that. Or anti-ice electric. Sorry. Here we go. We're going to need all that, I'm afraid. There's airspeed. $60. 70. 80. Get a little light on that front wheel. 90. And we'll rotate. Positive rate. Oh, there's that dipping thing again. It's just weird. Yeah, it's just weird.
November 11816, contact Salt Lake Center, 125.575. Have a good flight.
Over to center. Appreciate the ATC. Have a great day. November 11816.
United 28, runway 12, taxi by Alpha. Rear 2011, clearance on request, stand by.
Center, hello, November 11816. Just departed Friedman, climbing 6,100.
November 11816, Salt Lake City Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb maintain 240, November 11816. All right. We are in business, you guys. Ba-boom. So this is going to take us out a ways here, but again, it's going to take us some time. Actually, we're doing good. We could increase our rate of climb here quite a bit, couldn't we? Let's go 2,000 feet a minute till we come back down a bit. 140 is probably not horrible. Continuous climb between 115 and 140 is recommended, so we'll go ahead and we'll keep the speed up here. We've got a lot of room to climb southbound and get up and out over the top of the terrain here, so we won't hurry it.
385060, center maintain flight level 390.
We are going to need. We've got some. Yeah, we've got some 12,000 footers, so we want to make sure we're up and over before we turn north.
Lufthansa 452D, center maintain flight level 390 for traffic.
All right, I can update my route. I can update my. Yeah, let me do that. Let's see here. Current routes. Just in case anybody's curious. A little bit of a modification. We're not going to be able to get into McCall.
Back to the terminal on this frequency today.
It's just going to be a little too sketchy. But we are looking like we're going to punch out here, which will be good. Get up above the clouds. Hopefully avoid some icing.
Beaver 2 on Bravo, climb maintain level 400.
Yeah, should be good. Now I do know
Pacific 1992.
that, oh yes indeed, I do know our friend jet pilot Cinnamon is also flying, and you can hear him kind of in the background. I'm going to share his Twitch address if you don't already know JPC.
Lufthansa 452,
But he is, what's he in today? Oh, he's in the,
westbound, a heavy 789
he's in that A2A. Yeah.
November
Comanche.
454 Romeo, make
United 3856.
runway 19 left clear for
I got a
takeoff.
whole run-up pad here and everything. This is probably a pretty big training airport.
Don't know where he's flying, but anyway,
2 o'clock.
check him out as well. He's awesome.
Southwestbound, a
Obviously the
Super
founder
A3
of
at level
the
390.
Virtual USA Flying Club. And if you are here and you don't know about our club,
Thank you.
I would encourage you to take a look. Come on over to our Discord, and we would love
United
to
28, runway
have you be a
12,
part of
takeoff.
things. Our goal, by the way, is to promote general aviation on the VATSIM network. So today is it's like the perfect day for us. We love this kind of stuff. But we also have, oh heck, upwards of 4 to 5 events each month that we do, and so it's a great way just to learn how to fly and propeller-driven aircraft. So many of us maybe cut our teeth on some bigger aircraft. You know, I know I started kind of with the 737, and it's just kind of one of those deals. But anyway, come on over, check us out. We'll help you get over the fear of talking to ATC, and you can see how easy it is. And plus, just have fun flying with a bunch of like-minded general aviation pilots. Here is another gentleman that you should go check out. November 8033 Fox, real-world pilot, another real-world pilot, I should say. JPC is also a real-world pilot. But our friend Michael, 8033 Fox, he has built a full home simulator Cessna cockpit in his house. It's just incredible. Right now he is working on some weather briefing information. Yeah, so you won't see the sim quite yet, but you can see behind him is the sim. Anyway, it's a really amazing setup, so go check him out. Tell him I said hello if you haven't already. And then we do have a bunch of other fantastic streamers as well. Here's Eric Flight. Eric Flight's another guy that's a member of the Virtual USA Flying Club, and he is I'm not sure what airplane he's in. Looks like some kind of a Piper, maybe. I have to kind of look and see what he is in after the commercial break, but he's another good one. And just a ton of great general aviation pilots.
United 28, radar contact altitude.
From the opposite end of the spectrum, we've got a controller right now who's helping out, and he is this is our friend Stu, STW222. He is doing some controlling at one of these smaller fields, Bauman Tower. And so, yeah, he's providing support as well for this event. And again, another Virtual USA Flying Club guy, and does a great job as a sim pilot, as well as providing that ATC. So I would go check out STW222. Of course, you guys all know about Factual Gull, 757 Spy, Iron Condor, Fighty. You all know those guys. There's Boozy. And Sim Caesar. Oh, his farewell Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Yeah. There's so many awesome streamers out there. Go check them out. Enjoy their content. All right, look at us. We're up over 14,000. That's really good. Let's pull back the taxi and the retracts. I should probably have the anti-calls on here as well. And I'm going to lean a little bit more here. Get the prop sync going here as well. Sync a phaser. So yeah, if you're not already watching those guys, stop in again. Tell them I said hey. Happy GA Appreciation Day, and give them a follow. You can multi-Twitch, multi-channel. That's totally cool with me.
I'm not showing you direct Boise though. I'm showing you tracking like to the southwest.
All right, so now we're turning to we're actually turning northbound now, which is good. So we're 15,700. We are well clear of everything. So that's good. I'm going to go ahead. I've got a little bit aggressive with the manifold pressure here. RPMs are, I could probably come back a little bit on those as well.
For now, fly heading 170.
Everything else looks good.
When able, direct Boise.
Ooh, you know what else I forgot to do, though? Hold the phone here.
170 and when able, direct Boise.
I'm going to have a little bit of an issue here if I don't get this going. Let's not have a headache on this flight. 240, so I'm going to set it 25,000, and it is increasing here, so we should be fine.
We can go direct Boise now if that's okay with
Yeah, we
Alaska 1917, clear direct Boise.
yeah, we're
you. Direct
okay.
Boise, Alaska 1917, thank you.
The diff is a little bit big. I think it's not supposed to be more than about 500, but that should fill quickly. And actually, I could probably go. Is there a? Might be a.
Circuit 730 whiskey standby 1.
Yeah, we're just gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna get up to cruise, and like I said before, I am gonna have to take a quick break because I do need to give the DOWGs a little snacky snack. Should only take a second.
Spirit Wing 2011, runway 12, taxi by Alpha. Spirit Wing 2011, I need you to read back your call sign. Runway 12, taxi by Alpha. Your call sign with the read back, please.
I'm reading this NOTAM from VATSIM USA. This is good. Attention. This is an important announcement from the VAT USA news desk. Today from 2100 to 0200 Zulu, the VFAA is issuing a nationwide ground stop for all airliner traffic in the U.S. Eyewitnesses report that passengers all over the country are scrambling to charter flights and call friends who own planes in order to secure alternate travel arrangements. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well done. Well done there, VAT USA. Alright, I want to get all the way up, like I said, to cruise and make sure I'm stable here before I step away. I'd hate for something to go haywire. We're definitely up above.
Center, Roger, radar contact, climb maintain level 380.
Climb maintain level 380,
We're up above.
Intentional aircraft standby, controller change in progress.
We're up above icing conditions, and so. Oh, anti-ice electric. We'll just turn it off for now. Okay. Beautiful.
Delta 2247T, send via the Nordic 6 arrival. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach. Advise you of information, Bravo.
Information Bravo on board to descend via the Nordic 6 and expect ILS runway 16 for Delta 2247. 16 left.
Let's take a look at the world right now and see how we're doing.
Weber cleared ILS runway 16 left approach.
We've got, again, all kinds of little fields. Oh, look at Cheyenne and Pueblo. Oh, man, I wish I'd have known that. I would have flown out of Cheyenne. Doggone it. Or I could have, maybe we get up to, I don't know, Great Falls to Cheyenne. It's a pretty good hop. I don't think I'd get there at the event window. Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, there's Duluth. That's awesome. Again, Nashville, not really a GA, but Savannah Hilton Head. This is Wilmington. We've got a couple of Central America.
Intentional aircraft calling Salt Lake Center, standby, controller change of progress.
Cool. There's Nantucket, of course. What do we have? Bradley, Syracuse. Oh man, that's awesome. Way cool, way cool. Pretty doggone cool. Here's tower for Green Bay, I think. This is Green Bay, yeah, Green Bay Tower. There's Cape Girardeau. Look at all these towers here. Tri-State. Oh, here, Piedmont. So you got a ton, and I mean a ton of places that you can fly today. Sugar Land Regional, East Texas Regional. Yeah, so man, get out, do some flying, bust out your propeller-driven aircraft, Falcon Field, Prescott. Ooh, that's a beautiful spot up there.
Spirit Wings 2011.
Prescott,
contact
Flagstaff.
Salt Lake City Center 119.905.
Anyhow, go fly, man. Go fly. What a great day. What a great day to be a flight simmer. 200. Still doing pretty good,
please,
you guys.
contact them now.
I might go ahead and go to vertical speed
Delta
just to finish
431,
things
frequency
off
change
here.
approved. Frequency change approved, Delta 431 adjusted.
Might lose
Thanks,
a
yeah.
little bit of airspeed. I'll give it some beans here just to make sure we don't
Spirit
get too
Wings
slow.
2011, just stand by for a second, please. November 4378 Quebec, contact Salt Lake City Center 119.905. 119.905. Juliet Alpha 86 Victor Mike, contact Salt Lake City Center 119.905. Alaska 1970, contact Salt Lake Center on 119.905.
119.905, Alaska 1917, see ya.
United 28, contact Salt Lake City Center 119.905.
119.905, United 28.
United 696, contact Salt Lake Center
All right,
119.905.
about 290 miles to go. Hour and a half flight time.
Delta
Yeah, we should be good.
2488, contact Salt Lake City Center 119.905. WestJet 14, correction, WestJet 140, contact Salt Lake City Center 119.905.
Contacting Salt Lake Center 119.905.
Delta 2247, contact Salt Lake City Center 119.905. Let them know you're cleared for the approach.
119.905 will do, Delta 22.
United 2409, Salt Lake City Center, roger, welcome.
Not sure what's going on with
Spirit
the
Wings
bobbing and the
2011,
weaving, but
frequency is Salt
I'm
Lake
hoping
City
it's just the
Center on
weather.
119.905.
119.9.0, roger that.
Alright, there's 22. I'm going to have to go back to indicated airspeed climb because I'm getting a little slow.
United 3856.
And we'll just have to nurse that last couple thousand. I do think it was smart getting up
Okay,
here,
looks
though.
like I lost your radar for a second, so I just wanted to make sure I still had you. Thank you.
About leaned out about as much as I can, you guys. So they're doing a controller change here, but if I get to 240, I'm going to go ahead and request just a minute away here. There's 1,000 to go, and I don't think they'll have a problem with it. Honestly, don't even know if they know I'm away. He's going into Missoula. There's United going into Kalispell, but he'll get in there way sooner than me at 319. Got a couple little guys coming in. That's awesome. There's a Skyhawk. There's a DA-50. Nice, very nice.
Lufthansa 452, frequency change approved. Thanks for the help today. Good night.
Center November 11816. Okay, if we step away for about 5 minutes.
370
Oh, jeez.
West Cedar City.
2 watts.
Okay, I heard west of Cedar City. Who was that calling?
That was Rambo 12 Salt Lake Center at flight level 370.
All right, there's 240. Let's let the aircraft kind of settle in here. and get some airspeed built up. Then I'll pull back to cruise power. We're really
Rambo 1-2 Salt Lake Center ident.
getting some turbulence up here, aren't we, guys? Yeah, that bobbing of the nose here, that's not loving that.
Rambo 1-2 radar contact.
Alright, Rambo. You stepped on me, man. You're in between me and feeding my dogs. Alright.
November 11816. Contact Salt Lake City Center on 119.95.
1995, November 11816. Alright. 995. Awesome. Salt Lake Center, good afternoon, November 11816 at 240. Wonder if it's 9 or 55. I bet it is 9 or 55. Nope, 11995. Salt Lake Center, November 11816.
Okay, November 1816 Salt Lake Center, welcome aboard. No ride report currently.
11816, didn't quite catch the last part of that transmission, but I was going to request 5 minutes away if that's okay.
Yeah, November 11816, 5 minutes away is approved as requested.
Alright, guys. We go get the dogs fed, and I'll be right back.
November 4378, Roger, you're at your post. It's 1 o'clock, 3 miles. You got the field site yet?
Not yet.
So let's push back onto Alpha is approved if you need it, so let me know when you're ready to action. Expect only approval of departure.
Salt Lake, good afternoon, United 24, and I'm at level 3.
Yeah, 24, Salt Lake Center, welcome. CDC, stand by. I don't have my CDC. Delta FP3 and clear to the Seattle Airport, Siegel 1 departure, Twin Falls, Kansas, unit file, maintain 9,000, 230 non-stop departure. Departure is using 119.5, and block. Block 7646. So 3 reback correct on 150 right for departure. We only have current weather. United 696. Delta 28 to 47 Alpha 3. That's on the north side, right? Okay, spot number 2 west, taxi via hotel. November 4378, Quebec, roger. Understand you have Council on site? Okay, November 4378, roger. You're on flight point. Radar terminated spark VFR change to Council Tower on 124.55, yeah, 16.
Center, United 28, can you put sensors on in the center, Massa?
Yeah, no, United 28, descend and maintain 16,000, sorry.
16,000 for
United 28, I haven't been able to get the ATIS up yet, say your approach, or look at the ATIS yet, say your approach is left.
Crossing into running 1, 2,
Texas 1 Flyboy, you're in command. Your aircraft.
You can expect the ILS to runway 12, United 28. United 696, you can expect the RNAV runway 20 for Kalispell today.
Expecting RNAV 20 into Kalispell, United 696.
Skywest 11, push and start to do discretion. Let me know when you're ready to taxi.
The guy's a long way away from my side of things here. That's the hard part about this center. It's a big airspace.
Okay, United 696, 65 miles from Scott.
Hate
Cross
stepping
Scott
on people,
at
but
or
sometimes
above.
you just can't avoid it.
Let's see here. Cross Scott at or above 1,000. Cleared for the RNAV runway 20.
Crossing Scott at or above 1,000, cleared RNAV 20, United 696.
November 11816, we're back.
November 11816, Salt Lake Center, welcome back. Alaska 1917, contact Salt Lake Center on 125.57, have a good one.
2557, Alaska 1917, have a good one.
WestJet 140, same thing to contact Salt
Tell
Lake
you what,
125.57,
you've got a big,
have a good one.
got a big cabin to move around in this sucker, man. Definitely
WestJet
not.
140, contact Salt Lake Center 125.57,
Not going to be squeezed in, that's for sure. Can play some cards there if you want. Ooh, a little coffee holders. Nice, very nice. I like it. I like it.
And Frontier Flight 4997. Oh, whoops.
Won't be doing too much coffee drinking right now, though, with as bumpy as it is.
Salt Lake Center, Rambo 12 is with you at flight level 370.
Rambo 12, Salt Lake Center, welcome aboard. No ride reports yet.
Closing in on the Salmon VOR here, LKT. And looks like we still got about 53 minutes to the destination. Once I get a little closer, hopefully I'll get some ATIS information with a suggestion on the
Frontier 4997, verify.
arrival I should, or the approach I should plan. But right now it's a runway 20 or runway 30. Got a couple RNAV choices there.
Okay.
You were going to talk to the young lady, but she never puts the phone down. Yeah. Hey, that's the most realistic part of the flight, my friend.
2557, United 249 p.m.
Just in case you're wondering here, what it's looking like in McCall. We made a good choice. It's lifted from ceilings of 500 to 800, but visibility is still half a mile. Yeah, I mean, snow and now the freezing fog is back. Yeah, we would have a hard time in this plane. I mean, I don't know. Like you could
United 28.
maybe get like an A319 or something in there, a baby bus.
Fly heading.
But I think that's. I think we made a smart choice. I do.
Descend and maintain 10,000, or sorry, down to 10,000, and then 290 vector to the approach for 12 for United 28.
Juliet Alpha 86, Victor Mike's radar services terminated. Squawk VFR changed to Kalispell Tower on 124.55. Have a good one.
124.55. We might as well get that guy in, ready to go. Heidi.
Okay, Frontier 4987 Salt Lake Center, good evening.
Well, hello, my friend.
Eagle 1 departure.
Good Abend. Sven.
Maintain 9,000, 230 knots on departure.
Dampflock. Hello, hello, hello.
0517.
I still, 2 days later, I've talked about that low IFR departure that you did. I think it was on Saturday morning. It might have been Friday evening. Anyway, wow, that was really something. I tried to describe it to my stream last night, but I don't think I've ever seen a foggier departure. It was yesterday in Milan. Yeah. Oh man, that was really something. I mean, you could barely see the taxiway. So my question on a deal like that is, like, I mean, I guess I understand that they could leave the airport open, but how in the world does the tower see where everybody's going, you know, on the ramp? How does ground keep you safe? Do they have some sort of GPS system they can use? Because I think that would be the dangerous part. Like, you could shoot the ILS right down to minimums. That's no big, I mean, that's a big deal, but that's doable. But like taxiing some of those aircraft without running into each other, ground radar with transponders. Okay. I wondered about that. Well, that makes sense then. That's why you put the transponders on when you're on the ground. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. Well, Feidi, I'll also report to you, because I know you'll appreciate this. Our high school football team that I was assistant coach on, we finished the year 8-3. We made it to the semifinals in our playoffs and lost to the eventual state champions. So very, very good season for our boys. This was a group of seniors that won one game as freshmen, and they finished their career 8-3 into the semifinals. So anyway, I know you can appreciate that. Feidi, for those of you that don't know, is he's a television play-by-play broadcaster for a professional league in Germany, and so he's a professional football league, American football, and so anyway, thought you'd get an appreciation for that. But the season's over, so flight simming season is back in full swing for me. Yeah, and they did that, you know, like they just made a lot of progress. A good group of kids, easy to root for, you know what I mean, and
Delta 764.
they can hold their heads high, for sure. Yeah, I think their freshman year, I think they finished like with an overall record of like 1-6 or something like that. They were just not very good early on, but they kept working. They really worked hard.
But I mean, while you're here, Delta 758 advised aircraft similar sounding call sign Delta 764.
All right, here comes the Salmon VOR. Not that we're going to be able to enjoy a whole lot of that, although there's a little bit of a hole. Maybe we can peek out here on the outside. Oh yeah, yeah. Look at that.
These are 1068 Felix Center ident.
Well, appreciate you guys stopping by. I know it's late where you live, and so I understand if you're not able to hang out. We're on our way up to Glacier Park, Montana. We just departed Freedman in Idaho. We were going to make a stop at McCall, but it's really, really low IFR right now in McCall, Idaho, so we bypassed that. And we're just heading north up to Glacier Park. Right now, we're just about a fourth of the way there. Chancellor 414. I haven't flown this plane in quite a while. About 46 minutes until we get there, but the Chancellor got an update, by the way, if you own it. And
4138, go ahead.
I haven't flown it for so long, I don't know like what it's addressed, what it's fixed, what it's made better. I do know that the engine management and starting the engine and all that stuff is still as gorgeous as always. Paul, 3 of 9, thanks for the follow. Welcome. I also, though, know that it's still pretty frame heavy for me. That was kind of the main reason I stopped flying it. And it sort of has a little bit, you can kind of see the oscillation going right now. And I'm not sure why that is, but I'm at cruise here on autopilot. I can deal with a little bit of this, but on short final into Friedman, boy, I really had a bad dip, right? Like 100 feet off the runway, so that's a little scary. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if that's turbulence or I don't know, but anyway, yeah. So here's what we were talking about. This was his taxi out.
Okay, Roger, 16 right taxi.
And yeah, I mean, like that's just crazy. I think he put it in like the best terms you put it, Feidi, was like if you're in an A340 and you were standing at the nose of the aircraft, you would not be able to see the tail. That's how low the visibility was, and that was his taxi all the way out. And it wasn't a simple like hang it right on Bravo and you're there. It was like he had to go across a runway and you know, over the river and through the woods and all that stuff. But I tell you what, Andy, welcome.
Okay, last calling, go ahead. Delta 764 Salt Lake Center, welcome.
So for those of you guys, by the way, that don't follow Feidi, I should give him a quick shout out here. I wonder if I have that command set up. See if I have it set up. I do have that set up there. So he is a
you verify you had Charlie.
mainly an airliner guy, but he bounces back and forth between Microsoft Flight Sim and X-Plane, and is a streams primarily in German, but does whatever. I mean, like flight simming is flight simming, right? And it's just amazing at what I don't speak German, but I can follow along with a lot of what they're doing. And anyway, Damn Floke, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Brant, by the way. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. I've named the channel after my grandfather, who was the one who kind of got me into an interest of aviation. And anyway, that's the channel is named after him.
15 minutes is approved.
The main goal of the channel is to put content out there for my own grandkids to one day discover. My oldest grandson right now is 7. I've got a couple of granddaughters that are younger than 2, and I think it'd be a kick in the pants if they stumbled across this content later on in life and watched their goofy old grandpa doing flight sim things with his friends online. What I wouldn't give to be able to have a little video of my grandpa flying his Cessna 150, right? But anyway, awesome community here. I try to stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'll throw a bonus stream in every once in a while, like today is General Aviation Appreciation Day in VAT USA. So we're filling the skies with GA aircraft all over the place. We got little fields that are being towered all over the place. Bend, Oregon, Roberts Field, and Cheyenne, Wyoming, and Centennial, all over the place. We got little towered fields for GA Appreciation Day. The VATSIM, the VAT USA guys really, they really have set up a fun event. Feidi, I think I maybe asked you this on your stream. Are you gonna stream Microsoft 2024 on the release day, or are you holding off a little bit on that?
Say the call sign again.
I know a few people, the few people that I follow and are friends with, like it's about a 50-50 split. They plan on
General 116 Sierra Juliet release.
The ones that stream are leaning towards showing it. The ones that don't are leaning towards just watching and kind of letting it play out a little bit. Okay, yeah, you'll have it and then judge what the status is. Yeah.
Good afternoon, clear to billing.
I do remember a little bit.
That's filed, maintain 9,000, 230 knots on departure. Departure will be with me, and squawk is 5346.
When Flight Sim 2020 was released, just how much of a like it was tough. Everybody was trying to download it. People were complaining about it taking 2 days. So I think the pre-release was probably good, but
Charlie is current advice. You have it?
Problem is we don't know crap. Would expect messages from add-on devs. Yeah. So to be honest, the 2024 perspective is as foggy as that departure out of Milan. Yeah. The difference is you don't know if there's sunshine on the mountain. Yeah. Oh, sunshine next or a mountain. Yeah, this is true. Well, I guess I'm in the wait-and-see camp.
And Emirates 5361.
But I do think that the Microsoft Flight Sim team, the Asobo guys, have earned the benefit of the doubt because they've done a nice job. 2020 was a mess at first. It really was. And everybody complained that we were being paid, or we were paying to be beta testers. And everybody was so upset about that. And now, like, that's the model, right? And it's not even beta. Like, we're paying to be alpha testers with some of these products. So their model has worked, and there's a reason why their flight sim is the most popular one right now. So Iowa Scotsman's, yeah, in same camp as many. I don't expect it to be problem free. just curious.
Frontier 4987, thank you for that.
I don't know why, but performance is my
wind,
biggest thing
Salt
right
Lake
now.
Currently 1303, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff, turn right, heading to
Here we
9
are,
o'clock.
the flight sim you could be most hyped about since the launch of flight sims, and yet nothing happens. Yeah, it could be that way. Could be that way. Which is why I'll have the bag of popcorn and I'll just be sitting back, kind of watching it unfold. I'll let others that are more accomplished than me show the world what's going on. But I'm not, all these people doing farewell to Microsoft
And
Flight Sim 2020. I'm like, that, well, hold on. Don't be premature. I mean, this sim's got a ton of life left in it, and it's going to be a long time before
153
you see much of an exodus, I think. At least in my opinion. I'm not in a big hurry to swap out. 36 miles out.
Where you at?
But yeah, saying goodbye to 2020. Yep, he still flies a 7.2 on Microsoft or on X-Plane 11. We were just joking about that. I just, in fact, it was yesterday. I just finally deleted X-Plane 11.
Departure will be with me, and squawk is
I've been
0576.
holding on, but I finally got rid of it. I wanted to free up some space just in case I needed something else. But I don't hold out much hope for the FlyJ Sim coming over to X-Plane 12, really.
United 28, 5 miles.
And that's okay, because I've got
9,200 to establish.
I've got a fair amount of aircraft in X-Plane 12 that I'm enjoying right now, so you don't expect anything, Sven, but you're still afraid of being disappointed? Wait a second. That's not how it's supposed to work, my friend. Your expectations need to be lower, I guess. Oh, man.
Number 116 Sierra Juliet, Salt Lake Center, radar contact, climb, maintain, apply level 2.
I don't know.
United 96 here. So you're making the turn inbound. Radar services terminated. Contact.
How long did it take? Really, how long did it take before 2020 started to feel like a solid sim, right? It was every bit of a year, right? So yeah. I forgot you got to go to that game, Fighty. Yeah, we won't know it'll be good. We know it wouldn't be good, and the offense has still managed to make it painful. I forgot you got to go to that. I'm used to that, though. Maybe that's the problem. Is I'm a Broncos fan, so I'm used to watching painful football. Although they are messing around, they might get a win versus Atlanta. That'd be a good win for them. They darn near beat the Chiefs, which is just crazy to me. But anyway, but like Flight Sim 2024, if they keep improving, they might be halfway good when it's done. I don't know.
So the 756. Or excuse me, 764. That was from 764.
This makes me want to jump into Learjet now. I think I've got the Learjet on the schedule, though, coming up here. Yeah, just next, or this coming Thursday, actually. Going to be an event that I'm hosting down in Cozumel for the Virtual USA Flying Club. Yeah.
Frontier 4987, radar contact, say altitude.
Well, Sven, and that worries me a little bit as well. Like, why wouldn't you be working with PMDG and Phoenix and like,
are we clear to land 1-2?
like, why wouldn't you be giving those guys
sorry about that. Yeah,
all the tools in the chest? Because those are your, I mean, those are your bell cows right there. Those are the, I don't know. It seems crazy that you're really established, high quality developers, fly somewhere even for that matter, that you wouldn't be like saying, "Hey, here's the SDK."
And
it feels like they are
direct Corver.
I don't know, like they're so connected to AnyBuilds and like for whatever, like I mean, AnyBuilds hasn't really made a good aircraft, like a really good aircraft for a long time, since the A300 and X-Plane 11. Yet they're kind of the darlings of Microsoft and Asobo, and I'm not sure why that is, but yeah. So I don't, Sven, I kind of almost think like Randazzo in his 15-page essay yesterday kind of made it sound like they're going to hold off releasing anything until they had a chance to take a look at it, and maybe they're getting more access to the developer tools than I understand, but it like it just feels like they don't know what's coming. Yeah, two-tier economy, right? I don't know, the guys that make the really detailed, I mean, I don't even think they're letting A to A in early. Like, why would you not? That just boggles my mind. And again, they may have more access to things than I am aware of, or it may just not be that big of a deal. It might be so similar to what they have in 2020 that it's going to be seamless, but like that's going to kind of be, for me, a deciding factor as to when I buy the sim. Like, I don't want to buy the sim just to get the default aircraft. Like, I don't want that. I want to buy the sim knowing my PMDG stuff and my Phoenix stuff and my Fly Simware stuff and my A to A. I want to know all that stuff is going to work.
Sorry, was that for United 28?
Yeah, Fighty, you're right. They're just like us, aren't they?
Did you say for contact ground for United 28?
Yeah, go ahead, give ground call. Just bring it
where
up.
I feel bad
later,
is
go ahead and give ground call. You have the one.
I feel bad for development or developers like Black Square, right? Because he's pretty much like a lone wolf developer. Like, he doesn't have a team like PMDG, right? Like that, a guy like that who's, I mean, holy cow, what add-on's better than the Duke 60 right now? You know what I mean? And the fleet of aircraft that Black Square's produced. Like, why would he? And he's taken their stuff and made it better. Why wouldn't you give him the keys, man? I don't know. I don't get that. But yeah, you know what, Sven, and that's a part of it. Yep. You know, it's a very, like, it's kind of what drives me nuts with Apple versus Android. It's just, it's so, Apple is so tight with their app development, whereas Android is much more open sourced. And I think that's why you see things happen more quickly with Android devices. And it's X-Plane, right? It's X-Plane versus Microsoft. X-Plane is very open. Like, say what you will about Austin and his quirks, but like he laid it all out. He's like, here's the program, here's every piece of it. Go have fun, make an airplane, make a Dark Star, whatever. Here's how you do it. I'm going to give you tutorials on how to create your own plane with accurate physics. I mean, like, it doesn't seem like it's hurt him all that much. I don't know, but I digress. And this time next year, all this stuff will be passed, and we'll be excited about Black Friday sales and what what airplane for Microsoft 2024 are you wanting to pick up, you know, this year? And we're not a very patient bunch as flight simmers. No, totally agree, Iowa Scotsman. Like, they need to be in on it from the beginning. And maybe that's the worry that Sven's talking about. Like, maybe the reason why they don't have access is because the Asobo guys are finding all kinds of things that aren't working right. You know, part of why they rushed 2020 back in the day was it got to about this time, you know, and they were running out of year. And I think that was a big part of why they went ahead and released it, if you remember that. And it wasn't ready, but they released it, and then they worked on it as they set up a roadmap, and to their credit, they followed their schedule for the most part. Now here we are. We got an awesome sim. I need to probably start thinking about getting down here, don't I? Nope, that's Missoula.
Sierra Whiskey, Roger. I was going to say,
but
a little bit of weather.
I was a little surprised when they like came out really early and said, we're going to release it in November. And I'm like, why would you do that? But it reminds me a little bit of, so my wife's parents passed away 2 years ago, and like within about a year of each other. So when her mother passed, they had a reverse mortgage on their house, and we didn't know all the details of the reverse mortgage, but one of the stipulations is you have 30 days to get out of the house, and then the bank sells it. And so it was really a crazy time crunch. At the end of it, we were all pretty thankful that we sort of had that deadline, because it really made us get off our backsides and get work done that needed to get done. Otherwise, we might have drug it out. So maybe that's what the Asobo guys are thinking too. Let's set a date, and let's call it Microsoft 2020, so that we know it has to get released by December 31st, come heck or high water. You know, let's toss out a November release date for 2024, and that's going to force everybody to really, it's going to light a fire under them. I don't know. The first thing you said in back there is it's either not coming on November 19th or it's not featured complete. Yep. Worst case scenario, Sven says, comes Tuesday and they say, sorry guys, unfortunately we have to postpone it. Yeah, like is that really that far out of the realm of possibility? I don't know. Like, I could see that happening. Well, they've already, didn't Aerosoft delay the release of something because of an issue? Like, they delayed the release already once for, I don't remember the details, but yeah, I don't know. It's going to be kind of wild. All right, still looking for, speaking of flying things, still looking for an ATIS, and I finally have an ATIS. All right, good deal. Glacier Park information, Charlie. Winds are 1808, 10 statute miles. It's broken at 3,900, overcast at 4,600. Temperature 7, dew point is 1. Altimeter is 2948. Visual approaches to runway 20. All right.
Delta 53, when able, you can proceed direct corridor.
So, okay, so
1724. Thank you. Wind 1304, 116 right, clear for takeoff. Turn right.
See if I can wrap my mind around this here. Visuals into runway 20. So that means, actually, this chart might be better here. Visual 20.
Still 23 times. Still 2327.
Left-hand pattern is what they are wanting if you were flying this thing according to the traffic pattern rules. Okay, so let's have a peek here. It 20 is right here, so we're going to be coming in, probably jumping in a left-hand downwind to runway 20. There's not a ton of
Okay, Roger, I can give you direct Livingston if you want that.
not a ton of room here because of the terrain, but you've got plenty of room.
Can we get that there?
Mountains don't come till clear out here, so
Yeah, November
all right.
116 Sierra Juliet.
We'll expect that. We'll expect vectors for the left-hand downwind runway 20. So that means I'm not going to put in any kind of an RNAV backup, because here's what that looks like. These are kind of fun. These RNAV approaches into this field, they're kind of fun, but yeah, you come in here, you get to Holbrew, and you make a little turn, a little right-hand turn into Glacier. Kind of, what's that airfield in Mexico? Toncontín style, right? Although Toncontin's a left-hand turn.
Delta 2327 Salt Lake, landing north. You can expect runway 16.
Yeah, I'm bummed about McCall, but
right,
yeah, McCall is ugly right now.
Walker 4138, turn right heading 070, then maintain 7,000.
Let's take a look at McCall while we have a second. Still low IFR.
Delta 1724 radar contacts the altitude.
Yep. 1 mile visibility.
24, thanks.
So
Maintain flight 230.
yeah, it's getting lower now, but it's broken instead of overcast. The overcast layer has moved up to 800.
125.57. Have a good one.
So that's cool. Do we have a webcam here?
And Walker 4138 field is at your 3 o'clock in approximately 14 miles.
Oh, there we go. Live stream. What's the webcam look like here? Oh, wait a second. That's not what I thought it was.
Walker 4138, you have the field.
Let's see what the webcam looks like.
Right, heading 130 on a
City of McCall. Oh, there's a webcam. Oh, hey, hello. Hello. That's a clear day. That's today. Yeah, we made the right call. We made the right call. It would have been adventurous for sure, but
Walker 4138, we're going to change to the ILS here. Let's see, 3 miles from Beehive, maintain 7,000, full established, clear to the ILS 16 right. Walker 4138, looks like your voice went out to verify you got that ILS clearance with the night end, please.
Sven, I don't know, man. I think it might be the way it goes. I think they might release what they can, and they may just say, yeah, the rest is coming, boys. The rest is coming. Well,
269, verify squawk in the correct beacon code.
All right, let's see here. What don't I have set up here? Top of descent. Yeah, I do have that set up. We got a while yet. We still have, no, we don't. We have 18 minutes. So I'm gonna request, because I don't have that's why I don't have a procedure loaded in here. Approach. We want the visual runway 20. Let's load it. I'm gonna request lower here. We're 80 miles out. Let's do some pilot math here. The airfield is 3,000 feet, basically. So that's we need to start down about 30 miles out, I guess. I don't need to quite descend just yet, but I'm going to need to go down here just a bit.
November 11816. Let's see here. You can expect the RNAV for runway 12. Runway 20.
Oops, I'm sorry, I stepped on you there. Can you say that approach again for November 11816?
November 11816, you can expect the RNAV runway 20.
RNAV 20, November 11816. Well, okay then, that changes everything. So I'm going to plug this in, and I'm going to say that we probably are going to want FECOB.
November 11816, are you able to direct Scott right now?
We can go direct Scott, affirm, November 11816.
Okay, November 11816. When able to proceed direct Scott, cross Scott at or above 11000. Cleared for the RNAV runway 20.
When able, direct Scott, cross Scott at 11000 and expecting the RNAV runway 20, November 11816. Okay, let's do it.
Frontier 3393, 16 left.
All right, baby. Wait a minute, where'd it go? Where did the RNAV? Where'd the RNAV
Frontier
go?
2269, 16, right taxi.
Oh no!
Echo Alpha.
This is terrible. I don't have the RNAV 20. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Well, how can I not have the RNAV 20?
4138, I got you.
All right, here's the first. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's stay calm. Nobody panic here.
At 3, excuse me, 130.
Flight plan.
Right, clear land.
Let's insert here. Actually, let's do this. Let's
1724 when able to proceed direct
insert
cloud.
before. Let's go to Scott. SKOTT. Let's enter that. Let's activate this leg. And let's get our butts down to 11,000. That's step number one. Then we'll figure out why we don't have that. Because we should have that. I don't know why we don't. Here's 11. I've got time to enter all the waypoints if I have to. Let's pull back on the power a little bit and let's start our descent. Going to be semi-aggressive here.
United
all right.
Salt Lake Center, welcome
Am I
aboard.
going direct Scott? I am going direct Scott. Wasn't much of an adjustment.
Beaver 268, contact Salt Lake Center,
Let's see if
125.57. Have a good one.
Why in the world would I not have the approach?
Beaver 268, clear.
Do I have to get rid of it? Like, it was there. That's the problem, is it was there. It was there at the beginning of the flight, I swear. What am I missing, guys? Visual. RNAV, ILS.
Delta 1724, climb maintain flight level 350 if I didn't give you that already.
Yeah, 350.
This is crazy. Alright. This is crazy.
Beaver 268, contact Salt Lake Center, 125.57.
Let's remove that. Okay. Valid flight plan modification. Can I remove that? No, I can't. Well, okay. Glacier Park.
So 2327, you can expect a visual approach.
This is crazy.
Runway 16.
I could have swore that it was there at the beginning of the flight. Alright, so I'm going to have to put these in here. We got Scott.
And 2327, descend via Lehigh 5.
Alright, here we go, guys. We're going to just do this manually.
United 23, Salt Lake Center, you there?
I'm going to get rid of him. We've got to go...
United 23.
We're about to hit Scott.
Verify where you're going right now.
So from Scott, we have to go to Evil, EE, VEL.
United 23, roger. That was the next waypoint on your arrival, but that works. Fly present heading vectors.
Then we go to Holbrook.
Right, then they maintain 8,000.
At least we have all these points in there, which is good. And then we have from Holbrook, we have Nurse. And then we have Lelke. This is not the way to do this for sure. All these things are running through my head like, did I really update the data correctly? All that fun stuff. iDay. Hello, DIY Jedi. Welcome to Loading the RNAV by Hand Sim. I'm your host, Uncle Melvin. And I cannot find the RNAV runway 20. Uh-oh, I'm getting beeped at here. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay.
Delta 2327 contact.
So what?
Salt Lake approach.
So
now
what
on,
Tower is saying? He just
135.5
messaged me and said probably what's happening is the reason why it's not in there is because it is a high performance RNAV approach, and I don't have that capability with my
November 11816. My Spidey senses are telling me you may not be able to do the RNAV 20.
Well, we're punching in the waypoints by hand here, but I just got that same message from Tower.
United 23, contact Salt Lake approach 135.5. Have a good one.
So
Delta 1727 traffic is at your 2 o'clock, 22 miles. At flight level 280, let's see here, Boeing 737.
do a circle to land. Okay. Okay, so I can request. Okay, so what he's saying is I can request the ILS
Delta 2651
and do a circle to land. So if I did the ILS, and then I could just come in here and then do a circle to land.
Is, let's see here, 29907.
Okay, I'll request that. All right. Ascend to November 11816.
To 2651.
Oh, jeez. Sorry. Stepped on that dude. I got all this stuff in here I got to get rid of now.
Send and maintain 15,000. Okay, Frontier on the ground at Salt Lake, contact approach 135.5 of the one. Delta 2651, if you can cross Carter at maintain 15,000. Salt Lake altimeter 29907.
So let's do that. ILS. Let's go into heading mode right now. Let's load this approach. Nope, I want the ILS runway 2, and we're going to come from GOGS. Don't want to fly the course reversal there. I want to load this approach.
Delta 2651, contact Salt Lake approach 135.5, have a good day.
How close am I to being like where I need to be? That's the problem. Okay, I gotta be 9,000. November 11816. We could request the ILS runway 2 and just circle to land. Need to get down to 9,000. Come on, baby.
And November 11816, turn left heading 270 vectors to the ILS runway 2. Circle land, runway 20.
Left turn 270, November 11816.
And November 11816, descend and maintain 9,000.
Yeah, 9,000, 11816. Alright, that's a good call. Good job, Tower, by the way, on that. Good recognition. Why in the world did I think I must just be hallucinating? That I actually had that approach. Alright, slow down, baby, slow down. So let's do this. Since I have it, let's go ahead and activate it. Activate vectors to final right now. And so that is going to change my whole frame of mind. Let's go ahead and get the frequency in.
United 1871.
And the approach course is 20.
United 436, leave my airspace.
Alright, sweet.
Offline register for terminated frequency.
So it's been a while since I've done a circle to land, but I believe what I need to do is get down to where I'm in visual conditions, hold my altitude at pattern altitude, and then basically do a 180 after I pass over the runway, come back in, and down we go. Alright, this is kind of cool. I haven't done a circle to land in a long time. Pure luck, hey, what's going on? Chancellor is working pretty good. Can't say the same for the pilot in command, but you know, what the heck. So I wonder if I had the GTN 530, because that's the other avionics option. I wonder if I had that GTN 530, if I could have done the RNAV 20. But that was a good job. Again, Glacier Tower reached out to me and said, oh, by the way, your GPS is likely not capable of doing this. You'll have to request a different approach. So that's a great job there by Control. All right, landing lights coming on. Taxi lights coming on as well. Everything else is, all my anti-icing and stuff is on.
November 11816, Juliet, because of terrain there, I'm going to need another 10 degrees to the left.
10 left, November 11816. Alright, and the center controller is also doing a great job of juggling all kinds of balls, big heavies and us little guys and the Chancellor that have no idea what we're doing. Yeah, so the 750, like I thought at the beginning of the stream, I have to go back and watch it again. I thought that the RNAV 20 was one of my options, but it was not. I don't like. The more I think about it, I don't think it was. So we're gonna just do. You know, then I started thinking, well, maybe I didn't get the on my last AIRAC. Maybe I forgot to update the 750.
And over 8,
yeah, I don't know.
11816, the Calspell altimeter is 2948. Verify altitude.
Gosh, 2948. Sorry about that. I had not updated that. We're doing that right now, November 11816. Yeah, that's 300 feet in where we are right now is huge, guys. Wow. Okay, I got to focus here. It'll be a first time for everything, but I got to focus. Alright, speed is looking better now. We're ready to just about in flaps range. There, we're all back up to 9,000. Yeah, great job, ATC, all the way around. Holy cow.
November 11816. Because the crosswind is making my life miserable here, it's going to be a relatively quick turn to final here.
Hey, no worries. 11816 we'll work with you. Gonna be kind of halfway scenic, although we'll get below these clouds. It might be kind of dark.
Alright, it's going to be about turning, and I've got 23, I've got about 15, 20 seconds here. Remember, 81816.
Yeah, the crosswind is 40 knots in our face here, so that's why it's going to really take us all the way over there. But so I can go ahead. I might as well switch up, go B lock. Yep, there we go. Got about 3.5.
So when able to proceed, right direct gogs.
Right turn direct gogs, November 11816.
November 11816, 5 miles from gogs, across gogs that are about 9,000, clear to the ILS, runway 2, and circle the land, 0.
Alright, at gogs, maintain 9,000, cleared for the ILS, runway 2, circle to land, November 11816. I don't think I read that back quite correctly, but pretty close. Alright, let's keep the turn going here. And we can... I wonder... I think I'll hold off on arming the approach here until we are a little closer. Get a little needle movement here, and then we'll arm that approach.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
We are below the glide slope.
Sierra Julie at your pilot's discretion. Lowest I can get you for the time being is 15,000.
There comes the needle, arm the approach, and making that turn. Good deal.
November 116 Sierra Juliet, say your approach request when able.
We were going for the RNAV.
Alright, we're doing alright. Doing alright. As long as we don't ice up and turn into a block here, we should be just fine. Pure luck, happy General Aviation Appreciation Day over here in the U.S.
Cool. Let's make my life
I hope
easier.
you
116 Sierra Juliet.
and getting the PC-12 at some point in time, just for us folks in the States. I hope you're doing well, my friend. How's your wife feeling? I know
Okay, once you clear the Absarokas there, I'll get you a little bit lower. We'll get you the approach.
I forgot about the engine glow we have on this bad boy. All right, here comes the glide.
November 11816, looks like you're established there. Radar service terminated. Contact Glacier Tower 124.55. Have a good one.
I appreciate the help, man. It was a blast. The 11816. We'll see you next time. He's like, I'm glad to be rid of you, dude. Kalispell Tower. Hello, November 11816, fully established on the ILS 02 circle to land. I'm sorry. Yeah, 02 circle to land.
November 11816, Glacier Tower winds 180 at 8. Circle west, runway 20, clear to land.
Circle west, runway 20, clear to land, 11816. Alright, so that must mean I have to... So he's expecting me to make a right-hand turn. I better clarify. And Tower, just for clarification, does that mean you're needing us to make a left-hand turn on the circle?
November 11816, affirmative. You'll turn left, enter a right downwind runway 20.
All right, thanks. It's been a while since we've done that, 11816. All right, so yeah, so basically we're gonna enter a right downwind. Okay, cool. So let's do this. Autopilot, hasta la pasta. Ooh, I need the syncophaser off. Get out of here, syncophaser. $3,000 is the elevation, so I can still chase the. I really can still chase the glide slope. And I wish I would have. I can put the gear down here. That'll help. Gear down to slow down. Oh boy. Oh no. I lost the sound for a minute there, and that's not a good thing. Oh boy. Here's the part of this plane that's still, I think, a little bit needs a little bit of work. It's still so kind of not just pitchy, but like unpredictably pitchy. I could understand when the gear came down that the nose would want to drop, but when we were coming into to Friedman, our first airport, we had a really bad nose down pitch, like about 100 feet above the airport. So that was no bueno. So hopefully that won't happen here, but we'll see. We will see. Trying to get to flaps range. I'm just about there. There was that right there. That's the unpredictable pitchiness. Tremendous little stutters. Okay, first notch of flaps coming out. Let's see what that does to us. Can add some power back in. We're good. And there's the field. Yeah, finally we see. You're just hanging out with the in-laws. Your wife and kids are in Morocco, as you so awesomely say. That's cool. That's where she's from, I remember. That's awesome. Pure Luck, by the way, if you guys don't already know him, he is a fantastic flight streamer. Can anybody give him a shout out? I'm a little busy, but he's yeah, he does a variety of things in Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh, Shoozy, you don't have permission for that? Dang. All right, well, I'll give you one when I get on the ground there, my friend. But yeah, you want to go check him out for sure. Awesome content creator, high level, like really high production value stuff. So yeah, thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it, man. All right, here we are at 5,000. I sure don't feel like the elevation they say is 3,000 feet. I sure don't feel like we're more than about 1,000 feet high right now, though. So I think I'm going to keep it right here at 5,000. Do I have the right altimeter setting? I don't know. Yeah, Sven, I've never been here. I don't live far away from this. I could get here in a day's drive, but I have never been here. I would love to go to Kalispell, Montana. It's just a bit north of where I live, and I've never had the time to get here. But man, I think it'd be awesome. All right, there's blue line speed. Let's not get any slower. Add a little manifold back in. I've got gear down. I've got one notch of flaps in. And we're going to do the circle to land business here. Okay. Have I lost sight of my field? No, the field's right over there. Okay, let's get on the downwind here. And it'll be time to make the turn for home here in just a moment. I think we're a beam midfield right now. Yeah, pretty close. Maybe a little past. Plenty of room. Speed looks good. Halfway trimmed out, I think, as well. Getting that nice engine glow. This plane, it's a beauty here. Waypoint missed. Yep, I know. Good, we're good. It is. My two complaints of it, now that I have flown it again, because I kind of had stopped flying it for a while, but my two complaints at the time are, unfortunately, there's still issues for me. One is that it's still pretty frame heavy and I get lots of stutters. And two is I get that unpredictable nose pitching up and down thing. However, even with both of those two issues, like, I still feel like it's a really nice airplane, and I've had a blast today flying this sucker. Just got an update, by the way, Pure Luck, so I'm hoping that maybe it's something on my end that I'm doing wrong.
To mingle with these laid-back country folks, don't it, Harris? I like it a lot.
All right, we're going to turn right base and see how it's going here. So gas is on the fullest tank, undercarriage is down, mixture is leaned to best performance, propellers are full forward, switches are on. There she blows. Oh, this is going to be a pretty approach, you guys. I hope I can do it justice. Blue line speed would be good. I'm looking for 95 on the ref. I think we can start to make that turn. Yeah, maybe a hair early. Why do I see lights on the runway? Oh, those are just the PAPI lights. I'm way high is what they're saying. Well, okay. Hey, yeah, well, we're just about to get in downwind sim. We ended up bypassing McCall because the weather was a little too bad, so we went about an hour and a half leg from
Sync rate.
Friedman up here
Pull
to
up.
Glacier
Sync
Park.
rate. 500.
But this will be it. Last stop of the night for me. I've got to go cook some chili. And tell you what, I've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. General Aviation Appreciation Day. Whoa, boy, oh boy. Am I getting a crosswind, or are you just glad to see me? A little bit fast here, you guys, but I'm hopefully going to bleed some of that off here. Oh, see, there was the nose down. There is, again. No matter what happens, that nose drops. And then I just porpoise. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. That is a problem. So I don't know, but I'm not going to let that little thing.
November 11816, welcome to Glacier. Turn left when able. Contact ground on 121.6.
All right, left turn and over to ground point 6, 11816. I'm not going to let that ruin it. It was a great flight. All in all, fantastic night. And I had a fun time. Bonus flight. So you know what? It's all gravy, right? It's all frosting. 121.6. Let me get across, out of the way. And let's make a call here. Boom, shakalaka. Yeah, it's this plane, Downwind Sim. It was an issue. I had kind of forgotten why I stopped flying it, and now I remember why. And Glacier ground, Kalispell ground. I'm sorry if I messed up your check-in there, but Chancellor, November 11816, we're clear of runway 20 on Bravo 6, requesting taxi to your fanciest FBO.
Glacier, correct, November 118, 16, taxi to the FBO via Bravo. Let's see. Yeah, via Bravo.
All right, to FBO via Bravo, November 11816.
Welcome to Glacier.
Hey, yeah, thanks for the event. It was a blast. So anyway, that's again neither here nor there. I think the airplane is like 95% awesome. It just has a couple little things. So I hope they keep working on it, because a guy can never have too many big old fast twin GA aircraft. And this Chancellor is definitely a big old girl, but I like it. Now, it might be another year before I fly it again, but it has less to do with the fact that there's these little quirks, and more to do with the fact that the Black Square Duke 60 is unbelievably good. So, all right, I don't know if it's the fanciest FBO that they have, but it is the only FBO. So we're gonna go there, and let's see where we are. Glacier Jet Center. Oh, that does look pretty fancy. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way, though. My VIPs are not going to want to get out and walk all the way around. So let me turn around here. Spitty, hey, we hadn't heard from you in a while. We were kind of worried about you. Thanks for checking in, man. I hope you're doing well. I will tell JPC that message received. Yeah, I hope life is good. Welcome to Kalispell, Montana, Glacier Park International, and yes indeed, we're parked here at the swanky Glacier Jet Center, and we just had one heck of a fun flight. I hope I can find the parking brake. There it is. All right, beautiful. All right, I need to shut things off, and so these landing lights, taxi lights, anti-collision lights, all my anti-icing stuff can come off. I can turn my avionics, my heat off, and we're ready to call it good. Let's feather and mixture to cut off. Chunkity, chunkity, chunkity. That's how she goes. Mags coming off. Batteries off. And yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. A fun evening. A flying afternoon and evening, I guess, for me. And let's put her to bed here. Chocks, engine plugs, tie down, static wicks, and let's do the, I don't want any of this stuff. That's fine. That's fine. We'll go with,
I don't know. Well, that and a nickel get you a hot cup of Jack Squat.
isn't it nice to have all the sounds back, you guys? Time for bed for Sven. Sven, thank you. It's super late there, my friends. Thank you for coming in. And I don't know. Oh, I'm doing thank yous. Let's do this. Thank you, Feidi, for coming in, and Sven for coming in on that raid. Great to talk with you guys again. Do enjoy hanging out with you. Thanks for everybody else also who came in tonight. I had a couple follows here. Paul, 3 of 9, thanks for the follow. And Dompflok 2000, thank you for the follow as well. And then again, Shusey, Pure Luck, Downwind Sim, Smitty. We had Good Fixins was here. We had all the cast of usual characters, Iowa Scotsman, and the like. More than I can name here. Thank you guys again for coming in on the bonus stream. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to flying with you again. I have something set up for tomorrow. If you aren't sick and tired of me for a third day in a row, we're gonna do Moncton freaking Monday, man. We're gonna do St. John's to Halifax in the FlyJ Sim Q400. So join me. It'll be again 6 o'clock p.m. my time, which is 1 a.m. Zulu. And yeah, we'll be doing that. And then I'm going to take Tuesday off. And then Thursday, I'm hosting an event for the Virtual USA Flying Club. We're going to be doing some flying between Belize and Cozumel. So I hope you, don't get sick and tired of me here by doing a third day in a row. But I haven't been able to do Moncton Monday and so dang long. I just had to. I had to. So I'm going to send you over to Jet Pilot Cinnamon, the main man of the Virtual USA Flying Club. And let's, oops. What did I do here? I did something wrong. Jet Pilot Cinnamon. Oh, I left an extra slash in there. Let's go say hi to him. Cannot wait to fly with you again. Enjoy the remainder of your Sunday. And we'll see you in Moncton Monday tomorrow. Take care, everybody. God bless.